All right, hello everyone. Welcome back for another deep dive, especially to all you UPSE folks out there.
You know it.
I think you're going to like this one.
I think so too.
It's juicy.
Yeah.
It's about how India is going to start tracking its economy differently. Some pretty big changes coming up.
Big time.
So we're going over two articles today from Mint and the Indian Express. And yeah, let's just jump into it. What do we got?
Well, I think what's interesting is that India is really trying to step up its data game,
Yeah.
trying to be more dynamic in how it tracks its economy, right? So it can make better decisions faster.
Like real time almost.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what that means for you guys? Policymakers, all those folks in those big offices, but you UPSC aspirants too. You know how important the economy is for your exams?
Oh, yeah.
This is going to give you guys some serious insider knowledge to really impress in your essays and your interviews.
Yeah, and even prelims, right?
Absolutely. Prelims too.
So let's start with something I think everyone studying for UPSC is familiar with. The Index of Industrial Production.
The IIP.
The IIP.
Yeah.
So we use it to figure out how active our industries are, how much they're producing, and that all goes into calculating our GDP.
Exactly. It's like a thermometer for our manufacturing sector.
Right.
Yeah.
But the problem is we've always had to wait a while for this data, right?
Yeah, it used to come out on the 12th of the next month. So if you wanted to know what happened in January, you had to wait until February 12th to find out.
That's a long time.
It is. But hold on to your hats because things are changing big time. Starting in fiscal year 26, they're going to release this data on the 28th of the same month.
Wow.
So by the end of January, you'll already know how the industry's performed.
That's almost real time, like we were saying.
It is. And that's huge for policymakers, especially the RBI. They need this info to make decisions about interest rates and stuff.
So they can react faster.
Exactly. If they see the manufacturing sector slowing down, they can quickly adjust policies to give it a boost.
Makes sense. And it's not just about speed, right? It's about how this lines up with other economic indicators like inflation.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine you're writing an essay about the current state of the Indian economy for your mains. You've got the latest data on industrial production, you've got the latest inflation figures, all neatly synced up.
That paints a much clearer picture, right?
Exactly. You can analyze the relationship between these factors in a much more nuanced way.
Boom. Okay, that's the IEP. What's next?
Okay, this one is super cool, especially if you're interested in seeing where businesses are putting their money.
I'm all ears.
There's this brand new survey all about private capital expenditure. It's like a crystal ball, giving us a glimpse into which industries are hot and where companies are planning to invest big over the next few years.
Okay, hold on. Break that down for me.
So this survey looks at what companies have spent over the past 3 years and then asks them what they plan to spend over the next 2 years. It's like a snapshot of investment trends.
So we can actually see where the money's going.
Yes. And not just in general, but broken down by sector and asset type. Like, are they investing in machinery, buildings, technology? Get all those details.
So if I'm prepping for UPSC, how could I use this info?
Oh, the possibilities are endless. Think about it. You could analyze whether government policies are actually encouraging private investment. You could look at how investments in specific sectors are contributing to overall economic growth.
And I bet we could see if there are any regional disparities in investments, too.
Exactly. This data is a goldmine for anyone who wants to understand the dynamics of the Indian economy.
This is amazing stuff.
Okay.
Before we run out of time, we got to talk about one more big change. This one's for anyone focusing on social and economic development.
Hit me with it.
The Periodic Labor Force Survey, or PLFS, as our UPSC friends know it, it's the source for understanding employment in India.
Absolutely essential for UPSC.
But guess what? They're going to start releasing this data way more frequently.
Wait, really? That's huge.
Yep. We're going from annual or quarterly releases to monthly reports.
Wow. So we're going to have much more up-to-date information on employment, unemployment, and labor force participation.
Think about it. We can analyze the impact of government policies on job creation almost in real time.
Yeah. Like, if the government launches a new employment scheme, we can see if it's actually translating into more jobs month by month.
And we can track seasonal variations in employment across different sectors. It's like having a high-definition lens on the job market.
Exactly. And for you guys prepping for UPSC, this is gold. You can go beyond just memorizing stats and really analyze the trends, the reasons behind them, the regional variations.
This is going to change the game for UPSC essays and interviews. Okay, so let's recap. We've got faster factory output data with the IIP, the brand new private capex survey to see where businesses are putting their money, and monthly updates on the labor market with the PLFS.
It's like India's economic data is getting a supercharged upgrade.
And it's not just about numbers, right? It's about understanding the story behind those numbers, seeing the trends, and using that knowledge to analyze and form your own opinions.
Which is exactly what you need to do to ace those UPSC exams.
So what are your initial thoughts on all this? How do you see yourself using this information in your prep? Hit that comment section, and let's keep this discussion going. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives that can give you an edge in your UPSC journey. And for all the details, be sure to check out the articles in Mint and the Indian Express.
Keep those brains buzzing, everyone.
Catch you next time.
See ya!